Hello friends, welcome to Shiksharthi. In today's session, we shall discuss about the third component of the biosphere, that is atmosphere. So let's begin today's session. As we are aware that Earth has its own atmosphere and it contains many gases, nitrogen being the most abundant, about 78%, then oxygen 21%. These two gases constitutes 99% of the Earth's atmosphere. Argon comes the next most abundant gas after the oxygen, which is present in our atmosphere, that is 0.93%, and after that carbon dioxide 0.033%, and rest of the gases are in traces. So Earth's atmosphere, it can be categorized into 5 different layers. These 5 different layers are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere and exosphere as we move away from the Earth's surface. So first one is the troposphere, which is closest to the Earth's surface, or that part of the atmosphere where we live. So troposphere is that part where pollution is maximum too. It stretches about 6 to 8 km over the equator and 16 to 18 km over the poles, and it is that part of the atmosphere where temperature decreases with increase in height. Everyone must have felt that in summer we move to hilly regions as they are much more cooler than the plains part. It is because in troposphere temperature decreases with increase in height or altitude. Another important thing, aeroplanes, they fly in the stratosphere region particularly and not in the troposphere region, because all the weather phenomena like rainfall, storm, cyclone, all these phenomena, lightning, it all occurs in the troposphere region. So to avoid these weather phenomena, aeroplanes generally fly in the stratosphere region, but jet or fighter planes, they fly in the troposphere region rather than the stratosphere region, because jet planes exhaust contains nitrogen oxides, which is harmful for the ozone layer. Above the troposphere lies a stratosphere, which extends about 50 km over poles as well as equator, and this layer is also known as Ozonosphere, as ozone layer is present in the stratosphere. Very important thing, ozone layer, that particular layer which protects us from the harmful ultraviolet radiations from the sun. It is present in the stratosphere region. In the early 80s, ozone layer was getting very thin, due to which a meeting was called, which we know as the Montreal Protocol. Montreal is a city in Canada, to discuss about the future of the ozone layer and use of CFCs and HFCs, chlorofluorocarbons and hydrofluorocarbons, which are particularly responsible for the thinning of ozone layer. And this Montreal Protocol took place on 16th of September 1987. That is why every year on 16th of September, Ozone Conservation Day is celebrated. Remember this date, 16th of September. Every year, Ozone Conservation Day is celebrated. Above the stratosphere lies the mesosphere, which is the middle region of the Earth's atmosphere. Above mesosphere lies the ionosphere, another very important layer of the atmosphere, which is responsible for the satellite and radio communication on the Earth's surface, as most of the ions are present here because temperature increases with increase in altitude in this particular region. So this is the reason why we can watch a match which is played in US and we can see that match in India also. And above the ionosphere lies the final layer of the atmosphere, that is exosphere, which ultimately opens the space. So these are the 5 different layers of the atmosphere. Next important thing is the greenhouse gases. Right now we all are facing the situation of global warming. Earth's average temperature is increasing in the last 2 centuries, and greenhouse gases is responsible for this phenomena. So different greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbons, even water vapor is considered as a greenhouse gas too. So to consider the situation of the carbon emission, in 1997 a summit has been called, which is known as Kyoto Protocol in Japan, to discuss about the carbon emissions in the world. Next important phenomenon is smog, which is a combination of smoke and fog. Smog contains different pollutants which is harmful for human beings, and pollutants, these are categorized into primary and secondary pollutants. Primary pollutants are those which originates directly from a source, just like carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, lead, particulate matter 2.5, particulate matter 10. All these are primary pollutants, as these are originate directly from a source. As we know, carbon monoxide is produced in the automobile exhaust, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide in the refineries, oil refineries, lead again automobile exhaust, particulate matters because of the burning of residues of agriculture products, which is mainly responsible for pollution in Delhi and adjoining areas. So all these are primary pollutants, and these pollutants, they react in the presence of sunlight to form a secondary pollutant. So secondary pollutant contains ozone. Ozone gas is present in the stratosphere region, which is helpful to us. It protects us from harmful ultraviolet radiations. But it is also present in troposphere as the pollutant, which is much more harmful than these primary pollutants. So that's it for today's session. Please go through this lecture once again and attempt the quiz present on the website, and please subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.